Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 29th of December to the 4th of January 2020. And this is for you coming from Gemini. First, let me show you my email address, and I'll do it this way for you. This is my email address, and if you need to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 8 or 9 years and a lot of other information, well, then you come back to me, send me an email. And if you have any questions, send me that email as well. Sunday, the 29th, is what we call a day that makes you very, very oversensitive and very changeable. So you will be very moody in every way as well. You won't be able to sometimes cope with your emotional area. So say less and do less, that would be better. Try to be part of a team. Try to let some other people organize the morning afternoon. And be a person who shows appreciation would be better. Evening and nightfall turns very lucky for you. Planets are moving a bit slow, but they are long term planets. So, hour by hour in the evening and nightfall session, you are going to become luckier and luckier. And you're going to have the chance in the evening nightfall to meet people you have known from the past or to get help from information about the past. So go out and be about and tell yourself that long-term bonding can be definitely be made, whether for business, whether for job. Monday the 30th is going to be a difficult morning and afternoon. Well, it's a working day, a business day. So be careful that where you work or where you do business, disappointing news awaits you. So be careful to minimize your exposure to risk in any field in any way where the job or the business is concerned. And also your family areas and people you may have lunch with, something will go very wrong. So be prepared. And once you're prepared, you'll be careful what you say, you'll be careful what you do, and you may just avoid this kind of bad news that may come back to you. So a disappointment can be seen in the morning, afternoon. Evening, nightfall, anger planets are there. And while they make you very daring in what you say and do, they also make your temper fuse to be seen and they make you use words which are very sharp and critical. So just tell yourself in the evening nightfall, whether you are happy or not, take the soft approach, which simply means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. Because you can be very irritated very, very easily. Tuesday, the 31st, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon. Good news is going to come somehow or another. Will it be to help your job or your business or finances? Will it be that phone call you're waiting for regarding the new romance? Will it be to be with the family people you are with? It's going to be spectacular. I call these planets the planets of unexpected goodness. And you're going to get that in the morning, afternoon. So at your place of work, speak to your bosses to improve your circumstances at the place of work. Or in business, make those calls, ask favors, and you will see that unexpectedly things come falling into your lap. Evening and nightfall, be cautious. The planets of ego, the planets of arrogance are all there. So they want to make you egoistic and want to make you arrogant. So you've heard this from me. So be the opposite. Show appreciation to everything that you have done for you. Show support for others. Be negotiable. And you will quieten these planets of ego and you will do much better in the evening nightfall period. Wednesday, the 1st, 2020, Wednesday, the 1st of January 2020. Well, Happy New Year to you. Now, morning and afternoon, the arrogant planets are still there from the night before, and you're still feeling somehow not cooperating with people, or you may be just feeling smarting from what has happened the night before. You got to shrug it off. How do you do that? Firstly, improve your teamwork on Wednesday, the first morning and afternoon, and try to be in a very conciliatory mood to forgive and forget as well. And that would be helping you a great deal. You could meet somebody important, but even that may not go very well. So lie low and be part of a team and let somebody else do the organizing because you're attracting blame somehow or another. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky. That's how a day can change. Good news is waiting to be given to you in the evening nightfall period. So something good can happen in the evening nightfall. Yes, one or two of these arrogant planets will be there in the evening trying to make you arrogant, but you'll be able to control it this time. So plenty to look forward to in the evening and nightfall period. Your imagination, your creativity will be at the tip top and you'll enjoy yourself a great deal. Thursday, the 2nd, is what we call a water day. And that means that you're very sensitive and you're very moody and you're definitely not a person who's going to be emotionally very happy. So you got to figure it out how to improve yourself because it is a working day, it's a business day. You may have a lot of plans emotionally in what you're going to do for lunch, what you're going to do for dinner. That may distract you and your deadlines may get into trouble. So, three words logic, facts, and figures tell yourself that will bring you back to the reality of the morning and afternoon to concentrate on your obligations at job or business. Emotional areas are going to be touchy, so best to leave them alone. Evening nightfall gets a little worse. Now, if you don't have to be out, I'd rather you go back to the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out, drive very carefully. Stay away from people who have bad habits. Stay away from groups of people you know are going to be trouble. Go home early if you really have to be out. Friday the 3rd doesn't improve very much. You're getting a bad run so far. So, Friday the 3rd, either news or either disappointment can come anytime. Well, if you be stubborn, then you're encouraging the problem. So try to be in a mood to forgive and forget. Try to be in a mood where you can take the soft approach rather than become stubborn and become dominating. So it's all up to you. Take the soft approach and you'll quieten these planets down, and the morning and afternoon will pass without too much trouble. It's a working day, it's a business day. Bad news will come one way or another. Be prepared for it. Evening nightfall turns very lucky for you. And evening nightfall are planets which are slow moving, but they are long term planets. They are very good for you, making you bond, making you improve your areas of job and business, working in tandem with others. And whatever efforts you have been making in the past, you can get the reward in the evening nightfall. You could meet people who will have a good bonding with you as well. So dress well and look good. Saturday, the 4th, is going to be very lucky for you in the morning, afternoon. Planets move very fast, so you got to answer your phone calls, answer your messages. Many opportunities will come left, right, and center because the planets of unexpected goodness will be very busy. Some planets of the internet are also there in this morning, afternoon of Saturday, the 4th. So go to the internet, find out solutions, find out opportunities. You'll get plenty of them. Evening, nightfall, you got to get a hold of yourself to take the soft approach. Your anger planets are moving very quickly. And when they move quickly, your tongue becomes a weapon and you'll say things which are not very good. So being angry in the evening, nightfall is already shown here. If you don't have to be out, don't be out. If you have to be out, keep telling yourself to take the soft approach, whether verbally or whether in actions. Otherwise, it's not going to be a very happy ending in the evening, nightfall period. Well, I have a 90-minute session for you. And this 90-minute session, I'll be able to give you your next 8 or 9 years, how they're going to pan out for you. And it'll give you the chance to improve every one of your next 8 or 9 years because you'll know in advance what's going to happen. And I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy that you have, that I have, that everybody has. People who become exceptionally lucky in life, they are able to connect with their supernatural energy to help that, to get that help. Some call it the guide, some call it the soul. There are many names for this supernatural energy. But whatever it is, you have to work in tandem with it, and I'll show you how to do it very quickly. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It can be done. Looking at your palms especially. Your palms is a map of 9 planets, which will work in tandem with the 9 planets that rule us in astrology. And so I'll give you your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, all that, so that you'll get your next 8 or 9 years perfectly under your control and be lucky. So send me that email, which I've shown you just now. Send me that email and let's have this 90-minute session, which will just cost you USD $50. I look forward to that one day from you. Until then, thank you and goodbye.